Hey people, we're back. We're ranking more starter Pokemon this time. We're doing the water starters. Gens 1 through 10, kind of. Can't really say a whole lot about 10 cuz it ain't out yet, but
Mm-hmm.
uh hey, if you're watching this in the future, tell us how they are. I don't know. Beth, let's just put Gekwa, Gekakwa, let's
Gekwa? Gekwia?
Gekwa, Gekakwa, Gagukwa, whatever his name is. Throw him in 10.
Let's
Throw his ass in
go.
the bottom.
There you go. All I'll say is about Gekwa is 1, she's a diva already, and
Yep.
that could be fun. 2, you love a lizard guy.
I do love lizards. Yep.
Potential. We've got this is potential. I think I can safely say Pom Bomb's still number 1 for me. Brout is though the meme king.
Oh no.
And then Gekwa, I'm excited to see where it goes.
Got the big old eyelashes. You can't go wrong with that.
No, exactly. I hope they just get bigger. I hope 3 is like whoosh and like she blinks and it's crazy. Okay.
So brainstorm.
Yes.
So Gekwa, first form. Second form, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure character.
Okay.
Third form, Madonna.
I see the vision and I like it.
Or if you have a better third form, if you have a better third form, I'm all for that because I don't know anybody at the top of my head other than Madonna.
If you have a better music diva and or other diva, please put her in the comments that we can base this third form off of. 100%.
Like a blue Lady Gaga, that might be pretty good.
Yeah, and I know that like this is a pivot, but like Trixie Mattel, like a drag queen, really.
Holy shit, we're really stretching it. Hell yeah.
is we went from music diva of the
like
80s? Pop stars like Madonna's, like that type of thing. But I don't know, there's something about Gekwa that gives kind of like drag queen though.
Full-blown queen vibes. KWEN.
Okay. You know what? I think we've talked enough about a starter that we know nothing about.
Yeah. Number 9.
Yeah,
or maybe
we can do 9. Or if there's something you're looking at and you're feeling in your heart, go with it.
You know what? I love Sobble. I think Sobble's really good. I love his whole line. I love Sobble. I love his Hot Topic manager, Middle Evolution, and then the James Bond that he evolves into, and he does a little water gun thing with his hand. Pew! Fucking sniping him. His Gigantamax form is super cool.
Yes.
He was Water Dark, right? What's the final form's name?
Inteleon,
yeah.
Yeah. I have to be so honest with you, the viewers, and everyone right now. Water starters are kind of my least favorites most of the time.
Just water. Sorry, continue.
Okay, no worries. The water starters are kind of just not usually where I vibe, and I don't like a lot of the final evolutions for some of those water starters, and I kind of know.
That's fair.
I don't, and I'll say I don't think Gen 8 has particularly good final evolution starters either.
How dare you? Inteleon is awesome.
And then I'm about to say something, and I want you to know it's a compliment and not an insult.
Okay.
Because I know I just set that up in a way that this is going to come across. But I mean this as a compliment.
Go ahead.
I was thinking, if you and Jerry and Greg were Pokemon, what Pokemon would you be? And I really, I think Inteleon, you give because you've got the length, and I know you love the reptile type mons too. And so I was like, if you were going to be a Pokemon, it would be Inteleon. So I know I said I didn't like, so that's why I was like, this is not an insult. Like
No, I didn't take that as an insult at all. That's awesome. Like I thought you were gonna say like, if you were a Pokemon, you'd be a Muck, or like something truly insulting. Well, not insulting because Muck is cool, but like
there's no bad Pokemon.
Maybe Trubbish. I don't really care for Trubbish.
Trubbish is just a cutie.
Shit.
Trubbish is a cutie.
Sobble.
So yes, where would you want to put Sobble?
As much as I love the way Sobble looks,
I do like this shocked Pikachu face that he's doing.
Yeah. And in the trailer for the games, he was crying. His tears are acidic, I think is what the Pokedex says. Or his tears are like, I don't know. He's not very good, I don't think, competitively. So I'm thinking maybe like a 6.
A 6? Okay. I can support a 6 for sure. I think out of the like I do think Sobble is a cutie, certified a cutie, 100%. And regardless of my fact that I do not like the Hot Topic middle evolution, and I think Inteleon is, to me, Inteleon, I sort of am the kind of person too when it comes to Pokemon that I generally don't feel too strong of an affinity for the ones that are like a little bit too person shaped.
That's fair, yeah.
And so there's that, but all of that aside, you are 100% right about the reveal trailer for the starters for Jenny when it switched, like, you know, and you saw Sobble and he just was crying, and then he tried to go invisible because he then got embarrassed because he was crying. You're like, you're a cutie.
That's my boy.
Like, that's me.
I love him. God damn it, I love him. I'll stand that motherfucker until the end of time. I love him, but I mean, I didn't play a lot of competitive in Gen 8, so I can't say for sure if he is competitively viable, but he did some heavy damage in the normal mode, so
I'm with you in that. Like, I didn't participate in viewing or, you know, actually doing any competitive when Inteleon was introduced, and he definitely was not viable without, like, in the Terra era.
Yeah, Terra era.
The Terra era. There was I feel like I've never seen anyone use an Inteleon during Scarlet Violet, but he could have been really the Dynamax. You know, the Dynamax could have been his really strong point, and both of us are just complete blind spot for it right now. But yeah, I think he's a good little guy, and 6 is good.
Sweet.
Yeah, I think as a not water starter lover, more of an enjoyer, not a lover, I definitely am going to take a more back seat during this one, because I know you have more of an affinity for the water starters.
Most of them.
Yes. What I am going to say, though, is that I do not want Froakie to be very high. I think Froakie's okay.
Yeah.
And Frogadier, I think Frogadier is actually a pretty solid middle evolution it does a good job of transitioning from one, like, the starter to the final Evo, without feeling too, like, crazy, because I find some middle Evos are like, where did you come from and how do you get to that thing? But and Greninja is viable. Greninja is good competitively. I think I just have a little bit of he's so overhyped. Like, I don't think that I don't get it as much. Like, I'm like, okay, you know.
That's exactly how I feel about Charizard. So I understand. It's one of those ones that's just like shoved down your throat by fucking everybody, every Pokemon fan and their grandma.
Yes. And the Ash Greninja, and then the Greninja gets like top 10 favorite Pokemon in Japan, and like this year, that year, and blah blah blah. And it's like, I get it, okay? I get
Enough
it.
with the Greninja.
Enough with the Greninja. You know what? I get that Gen 6 kind of had ass final evos, and that Greninja, out of the three of them, is clearly the highlight. That doesn't make it better than it doesn't make it better than the other water starters in the other generations, though.
Yeah. Again, I never played Gen 6, or I never played X and Y, I mean, but
yeah.
Like, I mean, I know Greninja from Smash Bros, and that's cool, but yeah, and other than that, it's I would never pick him over Totodile or my boy Sobble or even Mudkip or whatever.
Sorry, you still haven't played Gen 6?
I bought that copy of X and I haven't played it yet, but I will get to it.
Okay. That's your homework for the year.
I'll get to it.
So I could kind of, this is one of those things that I'm not feeling strong enough to like place him anywhere yet, because I feel like we got to work through like where some of the other ones fall, but I have the opinion that he's just too overhyped for like this list. Like, you're stacking, we're not stacking Greninja and Frogadier up next to the starters in his generation. We're stacking them up to the rest of all of the water starters, and I just don't think he stands up.
I guess if you want to, for now, you could just plop him into, like, you can move you could put Frogadier, no, my gosh, Froakie, you could put Froakie at like 8, or just plop him into a tier for now.
We'll put him at 8.
Yeah, just juggle him around.
We'll put him at 8 because, there could be someone who lands in at, I feel like there's some guy, maybe you and I maybe are both side-eyeing, that could be a 9.
That's true. Like, not to derail the whole conversation, but like Oshawott, I mean, he's a cutie and I like his middle evolution, but the last form is very meh. Like, they weren't really trying with that one. They were just like, oh, it's a 4-legged otter.
Yeah.
But give him longer legs. And then he just,
so dirty.
He's just so mid, so fucking mid compared to, like, he's sandwiched in between Empoleon and fucking Primarina, or not Primarina, Greninja, whatever. Yeah.
Who, like, arguably icons. Like, regardless of whether we just ragged on Greninja, he is iconic.
He is very iconic, yeah.
And Empoleon, maybe spoiler for where that's gonna. Empoleon is like kind of one of the best final evolutions. There's like probably 2 water starters that I feel really strongly like about their final evolutions, and Empoleon is like positively, like really positive, and Empoleon is one of them. Like,
yes.
I honestly, I'll put Empoleon at like 1 or 2. Like, I'll put Piplup. Like, let's talk about Piplup. If you want.
Throw Oshawott into the 9 bin.
Okay, can I pause for one moment? One moment, please.
Yes.
1. I have to say this legally, contractually, because Greg, huge fan of Oshawott.
I mean, Oshawott is cute, but I fucking hate the final form, and it's just not good.
I'm with you, and he did too. And I just have to. If we're going to talk about Oshawott, we're going to give him a thing.
Oh, yeah, the Greg bit.
The Greg bit. Greg loves Oshawott. Says Oshawott is the best starter, the water starter, as an Oshawott, and then hates Samurott with a burning passion. And I also would be slightly remiss to say Oshawott is my cousin's favorite Pokemon, and as a non-Pokemon fan, he loves Oshawott. I showed him Samurott. I think I destroyed his heart emotionally in that moment, but he loves Oshawott. And then lastly, if we are kind of weighing competitive, Samurott does technically have a little bit of sauce when it
God.
Now, is that enough to make up for how god-awful of a drop-off from Oshawott to Samurott? Like, is the aesthetic failure of that line really, you know, is there any way to offset that really? Because
I don't
you don't,
think so. I think
okay.
that would still put him low, if
Yeah.
not middle. Like, I'm sure there's quite a few here that are really good competitively, but then also look really good that will get to the top. So, I mean,
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. I would. Okay. I'll be so honest with you. When I said that there was a guy we were both side eyeing, I thought we were talking about Quaxley.
I
But
thought you were talking about a real person. I didn't catch that at
oh
all.
no, I mean we were just side eyeing what a Pokemon here to put at 9.
Oh, yeah.
I was talking about
Well,
Quaxley.
no, fuck it. We'll do Piplup.
Let's talk Piplup.
Let's talk about Piplup.
Girl, let's talk Piplup.
The girl, yeah.
Girl.
I know his middle evolution. Yeah.
Yeah.
All of his forms look really good.
Mm-hmm.
And the water steel typing, you don't ever see that. It's so fucking cool. I can't think of another water steel type off the top of my head.
Not off the top of my head. I think there's probably definitely one other.
Yeah, just one.
Oh yes, only one. Only one other. Aaron, I know that you haven't been dipping your toe into much of Pokemon Champions.
Not yet.
Let me tell you about Empoleon.
Yes. He good?
Oh my god, yes. I used Empoleon on my team that got me from Pokeball into Master Ball.
Holy
on the ladder. He was a part of it because one, Empoleon, their ability is competitive, which is anytime you would get a stat drop from an opponent, like Intimidate or something like that, instead of it like your attack gets lowered or whatever, it gets lowered, but your special attack gets boosted like sharply, like 2 stages. And so
holy shit.
It's such a good like anti-Incineroar, anti-Intimidate in general. It feels so good when you swap Empoleon into a parting shot by Incineroar, and then it goes 2 stages get lowered of your special attack and your attack, or like parting shot lowers your attack and special attack by 1 stage, but because you get 2 drops, it then boosts your special attack like sharply twice. So you go down one, basically you lower your special attack once and then get it boosted 3 times. So it's so good. The water steel typing is very nice, especially since there's a lot of like Mega Floette is being used, so you have that resistance to its fairy typing.
That's cool.
And then you can fire back with like pretty strong flash cannons, I think is what.
Yeah.
If I'm remembering flash cannons, but great counter also into Trick Room, because you throw Roar onto that guy, and then you see a Farigiraf or some guy and you're like, I know that bastard's setting up Trick Room. And so you hit Roar into it, so it switches out before it can do the Trick Room, because Trick Room is the lowest priority. And so you've got a team that you're just like shutting that down. Anyways, he is so good. It's kind of like him, and he's pretty bulky. He has really good defensive stats and stuff, so he will invest a little in that. He's got some like really good staying power on the field as well. So a lot of people were kind of using him or Milotic kind of as a Incineroar check, or like to deter that. He was very, very good. So quite exciting. Plus, all that aside,
he's cute as shit.
Look at that little baby.
Yep, his little round head. That's one that you want to just like grab like a berry and squish it.
Yes. Yeah, pretty iconic when it comes to the anime. You know, that's Dawn's partner Pokemon. For
Yeah, I
all of
think
them.
Empoleon was iconic enough to even be in what is it? He's in Unite now. He was in Pokken tournaments.
Yeah.
He was all that was my he and Gengar were my two mains in Unite or not
Mm,
Unite.
Pokken.
Pokken tournament.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where are we feeling? I'm go with, I think 1 or 2, honestly. For now. Or do you
Let's
think?
throw him at the top for right now.
Okay.
Let's do it. I mean, he looks good.
Yeah.
He's actually useful
Mm-hmm.
in a bunch of ways, and the typing is a bonus. I think steel type or not steel type. God damn it, water steel typing. It's very unique. I'm still struggling to think of the other one, possibly 2 water steel types, which is a good sign.
Yeah.
That's
No, clearly
that's
not
cool.
as special.
No.
We can give it water.
Are you
Hold.
looking it up too?
Yeah.
Water steel.
Yeah, you get
Pokemon.
that.
Empoleon's the only one.
Our hero.
Mm-hmm. That's
Yeah.
our king right there.
That's our king. That's our king.
Hail Piplup.
Yes.
No, Empoleon. He has the
Empoleon.
typing.
Yeah. All hail Emperor Empoleon. You know.
Oh yes. May he forever reign.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's such a good Pokemon. Okay.
Fuck it. Let's get Quaxley out of the way real quick. I like his first form.
Yeah.
Don't remember the middle whatsoever.
Yeah, not much.
All I remember is that Quaquaval.
The middle form, when he stands a little bit like a ballerina stance. If I remember correctly. He's in first position. If I'm remembering from the very limited ballet that I did when I was 3 years old.
Oh, I'm looking it up. Yeah.
He's like okay.
It's all right. It's not as like okay, hot take. It's not offensive as Quaquaval. I just don't like Quaquaval. Like
I think
water.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was going to say actually totally okay. If this was if Gen 9, here's my hot take with Quaquaval. If it was a static sprite, I think I would be more on board. I hate how it just...
She's just like...
It's too much. It's too much. Like, you don't need to do all of that, man. Like, you know? And out of the signature moves of Flower Trick and Torch Song, I don't remember what Quaval's is. I do know it raises his speed, but like it's
some kick.
It's
some kick.
Yeah. And I think that like when like it never was as relevant or as viable as Meowstic and Skeledirge. Aquastep? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It never like made like Quavel never made the pun intended splash that the other 2 Gen 9 starters kind of did. Like it obviously was like I said Meowstic. Meowscarada number 1, Skeledirge, and then Quaquaval, but like that's why I kind of like I want to arguably put Quaquaval at 9 and then maybe like either this or this. Because even though we can both agree that Samurott is the most disrespectful thing that's ever happened to water starters. Look at Oshawott. And
Samurott was, you said, at least still somewhat useful.
Not so like during a generation, it's also sort of in Champions a little bit of an anti-mega its Hisuian form is a little bit of an anti-meta pick right now because of its ability is sharpness, which like, you know, powers up a lot of its moves that it gets. And then it can learn Sacred Sword, which is like a pretty good answer to a lot of like really like...
That's cool.
Yeah, so like aesthetically, what the fuck were they doing? Were they like, but I just think that like Oshawott is such a clearly a better design in my opinion than even Quaxley. And then on top of that, there is still more of a competitive edge to Samurott over Quaquaval. So that's kind of why I just don't feel like we can really put Quaquaval above Oshawott.
That's you've got a point.
Yeah.
The only other thing that I say Quaquaval because that's the only thing Quaquaval really has going for it is the water fighting typing. I thought that was really cool. But
that is,
I'm drinking the sauce. That's 9 seems good for that little bastard. Yep.
Yeah, and like like maybe in a generation or two, he'll stop being so phonetic, and he'll become so viable with whatever gimmick Gen 10 has that will be eating dirt with this state with our
possibly
opinion here. But I just in good conscience can't like look at his little frown.
And he's got the little shell on his belly. I love that shit.
I know.
And who doesn't love otters? God damn it. I mean, I love ducks too,
yeah,
but
I love otters. Jerry, our good friend Jerry, loves an otter.
Good. Who doesn't? Good on him.
Yeah.
I'll let you have the next pick because I think I picked. Or I guess we both decided on Quaxley. I don't know. You pick.
Okay. How about Okay, I want to talk about. I'm going to talk about my absolute favorite. Now.
Yes. Primarina.
Who? Oh, I was going to say, who do you think it is? No. Mudkip.
Oh.
I would want to put Mudkip would be the one I'd want to put Warner. Now I can't speak to Mudkip / Swampert's competitive viability at all. All I can speak to is how I feel about them in my heart. And in my heart,
which is very strongly,
I love them. Swampert, as we've established, I have almost always picked. Every time I play the Pokemon games for the first time, I go Fire Starter.
Yeah.
The only time I ever deviated from that was for Mudkip when I was little, and there was years. I'm saying years. When I would replay. Anytime I replay, I had Sapphire. Yes. Anytime. Sapphire. I had Sapphire. Anytime I replayed Sapphire, I just had to pick Mudkip because I loved him, and I love Swampert, and I think the water ground typing is just amazing.
It is. It's still awesome. Like even just outside of competitive.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Outside of competitive, it made him so good just against the bosses. Whereas like in any other game, some of the other types might have had a little bit of trouble with certain types, but no, he had a good thing going the whole time through. And I'm gonna look at his fucking stats real quick.
Yeah, definitely.
Good fucking holy shit, good stats.
Yeah,
bulky.
And the thing is like he wasn't used in Scarlet and Violet because when the starters were introduced, like the rest of the starters were introduced, there was already like legendaries and stuff that were allowed in the format, so you weren't really seeing too many of the starters unless they were really niche. So I didn't really see much Swampert there, and Swampert isn't in Champions, so I also can't speak to how he performs at a lower power level. I just know that I love him, and I do think that water ground in general, from if we're talking from that side, is good competitively, I'm gonna quickly look up Swampert's hidden ability to see if it's any good. Because that might be where it falls apart. You know,
Way ahead of you. It's damp.
oh, maybe that's why. maybe
Yeah.
that's
That
why
kinda
he's not
sucks.
used. Oh, that sucks. Okay.
Who the fuck is using explosion, self-destruct, or any
Yeah.
of these other moves?
Yeah. That. Okay. I think I'm guessing that's probably why we're not seeing him.
His attack stat is just 2 stages higher than his special attack stats, so that kind of sucks.
Yeah. Stat spread not good.
Because Muddy Water is cool, like a water
Yeah.
type move that reduces accuracy. That's cool, but then like the next, like the only good physical water move you have would be just fucking waterfall and
Waterfall can cause a flinch.
I guess that's true. That's not bad.
But then you just spend, you know what? Just have Gyarados. But Gyarados is that bastard Gyarados. I'm sorry,
that bastard Gyarados.
Miniature, very, very, very small Pokemon Champions rant. Getting flinched by Waterfall by Gyarados, and you're on your Rotom Wash when you're about to Thunderbolt because it's fucking Choice Scarf. Gyarados, surprisingly, painful. Anyways, anyway, putting that aside, yeah, and that's why I'm like, we can argue him down when we talk about the others. I just wanted to gush about my absolute love. And hey, speaking of meme kings, Mudkip.
Yeah,
such an.
I heard you like Mudkips. Mm-hmm. Every small fucking website in the early 2000s would have that plastered right on it. Every MySpace page, I heard you like Mudkips.
Yeah,
yep.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ.
It turned me, it did make me dislike Mudkip for a brief period of time because of that meme. But then I was like, why am I letting some stupid internet meme get in the way of me and this Pokemon that I loved so much in my childhood? But yes, we can move on.
Let's get Totodile. Or not Totodile. Jesus Christ. Totodile. Let's get Totodile out of the way. God damn it. I love him. And I love Croconaw. Hot take. I love Croconaw.
Croconaw's great. No argument.
I love Feraligatr with his Sheer Force Orb.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, his stats, as far as I remember, they're not the best, but he kind of makes up for it with Sheer Force Orb, and then
its Mega gets Dragon Eyes, I think is what it's called, which is essentially the dragon version of Pixelate, or
fuck yes.
Which isn't bad. It really hasn't made much of a impact.
Fuck no.
Yeah, it's kind of not really like I've seen some people use it, but Aaron, would you believe it? Mega Meganium. Good. It's been very, very much one of kind of like the top mega that are used.
You called it.
I did, but it isn't. It's Meganium in Rain is kind of, which is funny because it uses Weather Ball, but it gets to keep the fire typing for the Weather Ball because all of its moves are acted like they're under Sun, so it gets to use fire, a fire type Weather Ball, in Rain, which is cool.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and it doesn't get the reduction that fire moves do normally get in the Rain because Meganium's moves act like they are in the Sun.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It is cool. Back to this guy.
That is super. I can't believe they did my guy Feraligatr like that then. God damn it.
I'll say this. It's not like it's terrible. It's just with I think it would be a bit more of a threat and more viable if Mega Floette isn't kind of such a threat to.
That's true.
The meta. Excuse me. And then because of that, when you're kind of thinking of what dragon type you're going to slot onto your team, like Feraligatr is not the it's not what you want to use as your mega for. It's also then not what you're going to be using your your dragon for. So because of that, it just kind of doesn't do anything special enough to justify it over other things most of the time. Unless, you're just really passionate about Mega Feraligatr and so you want to make it work, right? Like, there's always that. But
I will say, his stats,
yes,
not bad. 105 attack, 78 speed.
Mm-hmm.
He's got some bulk to him. He learns Aqua Tail.
Nice.
He can learn a lot of cool shit. He can learn Outrage isn't that great.
Any normal type move is going to turn into a dragon type move.
Oh, I'm thinking like Sheer Force Orb.
Oh.
Fuck that. So you get that extra, what? You get 30 from Sheer Force and like 10 or 20 from Force Orb. So that's an extra like 50% attack. And he's got Crunch. Yeah.
Yeah. And here, we're talking like Feraligatr, how, he's not necessarily the choice when you're going to look for your Mega. But that's not to say like that isn't really good, even just as having that Sheer Force as its base move. Like, okay, well, maybe you don't want Dragon Eyes or whatever it's called for the ability, and you don't want to have that dragon typing because it's more of a liability than it is an asset.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, like, he's still,
he's still kind of good.
So where did you want to put him? I just threw him in at 5. But
I think put him at 5 because I know the other two are Squirtle and oh my god, Poplio, and I know for sure Primarina is one of the ones that you've praised a billion times.
Primarina I love. Not Primarina's. I do not like Primarina's cry in the game. When she makes a move, she's like she's too loud. She's shrill. I know she's supposed to be a singer and she's shrill. But you want to talk about a Pokemon that gets to be viable and stick around in a meta because of its typing and because of its ability, that's Primarina.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm okay with either. Because I do think Poplio is a certified cutie.
Mm-hmm. He juggles.
He juggles. Cool. He's adorable. I think Brion.
Either one, yeah.
The middle one. I do think it's a good transition. Like, I think it's another of okay, I can see how we got here and I can see how we get to the next one. Like, it's a good middle evolution. It fits. And then talking about Primarina was one of those Pokemon I was saying that, like, when, Swampert and those types of ones got added into Scarlet and Violet, they weren't really used because it was already at a pretty high kind of like damage threshold, like power, like pretty high power level formats. Primarina was one of the Pokemon that still got brought in because its typing is so good, because Liquid Voice is so good, making it so that normal type moves are then going to be water, and then those moves on top of that are also then boosted in damage. And then people were running Primarina with Throat Spray. So you use Hyper Voice, get a spread, like, stab with turning it into a water type move. Then that procs Throat Spray, which then boosts your special attack stage by 1. And now all of your special moves are including like Moonblast, because you are Water Fairy, and like all your special moves are boosted. So it's like Primarina is that girl. She's that bitch.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and she's been in Champion. She's definitely been a very like impactful win at times. Milotic is kind of been the water type that's sort of edging out every other water type right now, in a lot of ways, but Primarina is still incredibly viable. Primarina's biggest downside is how slow she is, but
Yeah, that's what I thought.
she is also surprisingly like bulky enough to take like a hit or two most of the time as well. So I think all around good. I think I get people who don't like when Pokemon designs are either overly feminine or overly masculine. And that is another thing that with Primarina's design specifically that I know some people don't fuck with, is that they're just like, it's so hyper feminine. And then people feel like sometimes for starters that they should be all like gender neutral at least. So that, like, so like I get the aesthetically maybe she's just like a bit much for a starter for some people. I think it's a really good design, like a like having like a mermaid and it's a seal, like I think that's kind of like cool and it's smart, and I think it fit Alola's aesthetic as well. So I'm okay with it. And Poplio is a cute little bean.
Yeah, he is a little seal.
He's a little seal.
I like that.
He's so cute. Yeah, so that's my Primarina / Poplio rant.
I think it's good. Yeah.
And I would say if you play competitive, if you're playing champions, definitely try out Primarina as an option. Get a good Trick Room team. Get Sinistra maybe for some redirection, and Rage Powder and Trick Room.
Oh my god. I forgot what so many of these items do. God damn it. Rage Powder. I don't even know what the fuck Throat Spray does or whatever that was.
Throat Spray is an item. It's not in Champions right now because Champions has an incredibly limited item pool. But Throat Spray is an item. Rage Powder is a move that redirects the attacks into the Pokemon that uses Rage Powder. And then Trick Room reverses the speed order. It makes it so the slowest Pokemon go first. So Sinistra gets Rage Powder and Trick Room. So it's a good like redirector to protect Primarina, but you can also then maybe set up on like turn 1, maybe go like protect Primarina and then do Trick Room with Sinistra, so that on turn 2, like, your Primarina is probably going first in a lot of cases. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Squirtle though.
Squirtle.
I mean, he's also iconic. Blastoise. I really love Blastoise. I can't forget. Or oh my god, I can't remember if his Mega form. Does he become part dragon when he's in Mega? I forget.
Let me look that up real quick. He's actually he's really strong right now in Champions. He's been such a pain. Because he also is slow and a really good Trick Room mon for having people like use Shell Smash, which raises all of its stats, I think. Am I thinking of the right one? There's a move that Blastoise gets that raises a bunch of its stats. So they'll do that turn 1 with Blastoise, then use Trick Room with their Trick Room setter, and now you've got fast Blastoise. Fastoise. And then Fastoise uses Water Spout, which is spread double hit, and then you have based off how much HP you have, it is a menace if it gets set up. It's so good.
That's cool.
It is really cool. Pure water type. So.
Oh. Well, I guess, yeah, whatever.
Absolutely. That's only 2 weaknesses. Water's only grass and lightning. So.
Yep.
That's really good.
I guess maybe put him over Mudkip.
That's fair.
Maybe.
I won't fight it.
Yeah. Because that's
yeah.
the water ground. You got that extra weakness, or no, yeah, just the one. 'Cause it'd be just grass, water. No, it's already it'd be quad weak to grass. Never mind. I don't know what I'm thinking.
No, but I think if we're the criteria that like we talked about last time, if we're gonna talk about like aesthetics, then like icon status, and then competitive viability, like
Yeah.
Squirtle's gotta be near the top, because like icon, like Squirtle Blastoise, yes, obviously. And then is competitive viably with its mega, and still a little bit with that like non-mega, and you know, like it's good design too, like it is.
Yeah, it is.
So, and you can never discount the Squirtle Squad.
Never. With their cool shades.
Yes.
Love that shit.
Absolutely.
I think,
Yeah.
looking over the list, I don't have any issues with any of this. I think it all looks good. Yeah, Totodile 5th. Yep, Sobble 6th. Maxley, Oshawott. I think I'm good with this if you are. This looks good to me.
I'm good with this. There's nothing. No, nothing really bad. I can't. And like I said, I feel like I talked a lot, even though I said like I didn't have as much to say with the water starters as I do.
Oh, that's good. That's fine.
But I feel like between maybe like a little behind the scenes, pull back the curtain a little, in the time between us doing the other ones and this, Champions came out, so I just had more to say about like some of these Pokemon because of how they've been performing in Champions. So they're good. And I didn't realize how much I liked Poplio.
Yeah, he's cool. I like it's weird that it goes from like a circus seal to a diva to a mermaid.
Yeah.
That's, yeah.
Yeah, well, I think the idea is like performance is like, so like
that makes
starts
sense.
out as like a juggler, and then Brion is like a little bit more of like, you know, a dance like performer, because she has like that little layered dress type thing, so it's a bit more like a dance type thing. And then it goes into Primarina being a like singer, and then the idea is that like, as you know, as Poplio grew up, always had a passion for performance.
And boy does it.
And boy does it.
Boy does it.
Boy howdy.
Well, yeah, I think that's good. I like this.
Yes. Do you want to run through it one more time, just so that we, you know, say it in order, and then give appropriate flowers to our number one?
Hell yeah. All right. Number 10, we've got Gekwa. Number 9, Quaxley. Number 8, Oshawott. Number 7, Froakie. Number 6, Sobble. Number 5, Totodile. Number 4, Poplio. Number 3, Mudkip. Number 2, Squirtle. And number 1, the king, Poplio. Or not Poplio.
Piplup.
Yeah, Piplup. God, their names are so similar.
Yes, they are. Oh my god. I love, Piplup. Good. In honor of Piplup, everyone should go watch at least one episode of the Pokemon anime that Piplup was in to see what a whiny little brat he was in the funnest, cutest little way. He was such a little baby.
A little baby.
Little baby.
Oh, hell yeah. This was fun. I like this. Maybe the next one we do will be we rank all of our favorite ones or something. I don't know. We'll figure that out. That'd be cool.
Sure, Aaron, we will be back to talk plenty more about Pokemon. Aaron's topic time might half just be an excuse to talk about
Pokemon time. Poke time.
It might just be Pokemon time at some point. Yeah, I'm excited. I like obviously love all of this. Looking forward to it. It does make me really excited for Gen 10 too, to see what, you know, our starters that we talked a little bit about what their final evos are going to be too. And hopefully too soon we'll get the rest of the starters and champions so we can see what fun new like move sets and stuff they get, because they have changed up some of the move set lists that Pokemon have been getting, which is like made some of these starters maybe more viable than they were before. So that will be really cool to see.
That'll be really cool. Can't wait for that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, that's it for us. I guess we just save this thing and say bye.
Bye.
Bye.